As a business owner, your time is money, so why waste it going back and forth trying to schedule a simple discovery call? In this video, I will show you how to set up a free booking calendar using your Gmail account. No extra software or subscriptions needed for this one. You'll learn how to let qualified prospects book something themselves and answer a few key questions that you will set up before they ever hit your calendar. This simple system will save you time, filter out unqualified leads, and make you look 10 times more professional, even if you're just getting started. If we haven't met yet, I'm Veronica Sagastumi. After more than 20 years as a corporate controller and later CFO, I built a multiple six-figure accounting and bookkeeping firm that runs on smart systems just like the one I'm going to show you today. And now I help other business owners do the same. Build a business that's simple and fun to run. All right, now we're going to jump over to my desktop so that I can show you step by step how to set this up. We will be using the calendar inside of your Gmail account. This will work for both the free Gmail accounts as well as the paid ones, the one with your own domain. If you use paid version, you will have access to a few more features. Even the free version gets the job done beautifully. We will create a booking link that you can share anywhere in your email signature, your website, even a DM if you want. Then I'm going to show you how to customize your availability, how to actually block times on both the calendar that you want, as well as maybe you have a second calendar like myself. I'll show you how to build a little buffer in between calls so that you're never really rushing or running out of time. And I'll even show you how you can add a few pre-qualifying questions that you can ask so that the right people are booking with you for that free discovery. By the end of this walkthrough, you will have your own professional looking scheduling system ready to book qualified clients on autopilot for free. Here we are at my desktop. Now, I want to make sure that I point out that this is my paid account because info@fortifiedaccounting.com is my paid email account, but I want to show you a couple of things. This has already been set up. I'm inside of my Gmail account, then I scroll over to the dots over here on the right side and I access my calendar. Once I access my calendar, you will see on the left-hand side menu that there is a scheduling appointment set up already. So again, just go to that little hamburger menu and on the left-hand side, you scroll down to the left, booking pages, and there's a free discovery call right there. So if you click on it, you can always edit it on the pencil or you can delete it, but you can see I'm copying the link so that I can paste it onto a clean tab. And this is what it's going to look like. You can see the name of the type of scheduling that you're going to be setting up, the availability when they can schedule and they can book a time with you. And if you click on it, you can see that you have a little bit of a recap as to what it is that they're scheduling. And you have some intake questions there that if they don't answer, they won't be able to finish the booking. And these are intake questions that you can ask so that you can pre-qualify whoever's trying to book that appointment with you. So let me pause here for a second. I am going to go ahead and show you how to set up that discovery call, but I'm going to use my free account. This is an account that I use for trainings and other purposes. And so you can see that it will work for both the free email account calendar as well as the paid one. Okay. So here we are. Same thing. You log into your Gmail, you go to the menu, 9 little dots to the left of your profile photo, and then you're going to locate the one like we are doing right here. And on the left-hand side, you see there's nothing booked under booking pages. So you're going to click that plus sign next to booking pages. And here we go. We are going to name this appointment schedule and you're going to name it whatever you want. I'm just showing you how to do a free discovery call. You can do something else if you want. Now, even though 20 minutes doesn't show up, you can see that I scroll to custom and I'm going to make it 20 minutes. And the reason for 20 minutes is because I know that I can get a lot done in that time, but I also know that I'm going to give myself a little buffer. Now what I'm doing is I'm just going to go through and I'm actually going to pause here for a moment while I tell you. I highly recommend that you 1 or 2 days a week and maybe one afternoon and one morning slot where you do nothing but open up your calendar for these types of calls. If you make your availability Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, it's too much and it gives people access to your entire calendar and you don't want that. What you want is to be able to be in the zone and block out that time so that you're ready to go, because you want to have a few moments to just kind of gather your thoughts and go over your outline of how you're going to manage this discovery call. And so you're going to, in this particular example, I'm going to show you how you block out time or you customize the block of time that you want to show up, how it will show up, And I'm also going to show you, yes, you can add another calendar. Oftentimes we have more than one calendar and we want that time blocked. I will show you where you would do that, okay, in just a moment. All right, let's go back to my desktop and continue this training so you can see that I'm updating the times. I want Wednesday from 1:30 to 4:30. to be available for those 20-minute slots. And I want Friday morning from 10 to, I think I said noon here. Again, I don't want them to have access to my entire calendar. I just want very specific things. So you can see here on the calendar, it's blocking out that time. All right, I want this to be set up for the last 3 months of the year. I'm going to have it stop right before Christmas because I know that I won't be taking on any free discovery calls. This gives you a lot of flexibility, even in the free calendar. I want to make sure that you see that on the left-hand side, you scroll down, you can see Wednesday and Friday has been blocked because we gave it the custom selection between now and the end of the year or mid-December. Now I'm saying, hey, I want them to have to look forward 45 days. Some people do 60, some people do 90 days. I know 45 works for me. And I'm going to pause here for a second and show you. But here's what I'm doing, okay? I want to make sure that this availability window that I'm giving them, that I'm giving my prospects is on Wednesday afternoon and Friday morning. I'm also letting them know that they can schedule something up to 45 days in advance. And that's all I want. But you could do 60 days or 90 days. For me, 45 days works great. Now, as well as on the left-hand side, you see where it says minimum time before the appointments start that it can be booked. Some people do 4 hours, some 2 hours. For me, I'm actually running my fortified accounting business. I need at least 12 hours. But you have flexibility here. That's what I'm trying to show you. Okay, let's get back to it. Here you can see there are a couple of days that I know in that block of time that I have between October and mid-December, I'm not going to be available. And that's where you can adjust availability. You can see in the adjusted availability section, I clicked on it and I went to the calendar and I picked the day. And if I need to do another one, I could do that here. All right. You can just click on the plus sign. Then we're going to go on to booked settings, which is a fun one. This is where you're going to make sure that you're not rushed or going to run out of time. I like to give myself 10, sometimes 15 minutes, but that's why when I book 20 minutes, that extra 10 minutes, I know that I could run over if I need to, or I have time to prepare for the next call. And I typically don't like to take more than 3 calls. On the left-hand side, underneath booked appointment settings, you see that we have a buffer time of 10 minutes in between each call, and I'm only going to take 3 calls a day. I do this because I usually will follow up with people. I'll send them an email recap or just like another invitation to continue the conversation. So I need to give myself a little bit of time to make sure that I've done a thorough job after I've held those discovery calls. Now, in addition, I do not allow anybody to, guests can invite others. I don't allow that. I just want to have the call with one person. Under calendars, here is where, in the paid one, not in the free one, you want to add another calendar. And see where it says connect more calendars? This is not available for the free version, but in the paid, I would link to my other calendars so that when somebody schedules a discovery call on my main calendar here that I'm showing you, it will also block out that time on my other calendar so that I don't double book myself, which is a really cool thing, but unfortunately it's only available for the paid. All right, let's keep going here. You click next, and here is where you're going to do a little bit more. Booking page, photo, and name. You can go ahead and customize that further. I will say I would love to see you really customize this, because the more professional you look, the more seriously people will take you. If you notice here on the left-hand side, we've got the name of the call. We can update your profile, and now we're going to location conferencing. Most of these discovery calls are going to be held on a video chat. People are going to be able to speak to you in like this, face-to-face via video. So you want to select Google Meet video conferencing. However, you can see that you also have the option of doing an in-person, we hardly see those anymore, or a phone call. If you are more comfortable in a phone call, you can do that as well, and you can give the details. But for purposes of this training, I'm showing you, we're going to do Google Meets. All right, let's keep going. There you go. And then in the description, this is where you can add a little bit more context as to what this call is about, what they can expect. Here I added something already, and so I just massaged it a little bit for grammar purposes, but you can see you can grab what I have and customize it and make it your own, okay? Don't make it too lengthy, or you can also, you can see that you can have bullet points, you can make it bold, italicized, whatever you want so that it stands out. I will show you the end result in just a moment, but you can really do a lot with this free version as well, okay? And as you can see, I am highlighting this is a complimentary call. And I just want to say, be prepared for people to not show up, even though they don't cancel. They booked it with with you, they won't cancel, you'll be there and they won't show up. So always have something to be working on in order for you not to be upset that maybe you wasted your time. It's never a waste of time. This is part of business. This is part of lead generation. Here you go. You can see that I have gone ahead and pre-populated some context so that they know what it is that they're signing up for, what they can expect, what it's all about. Boy, it looks good, doesn't it? You've got a free discovery consultation. I just paused the video here for a second so that you can see what it really looks like. 20-minute bookable appointment. This is what it looks like on your end. This is not what it looks like for them, okay? And that pencil on the screen just means that you can go ahead and edit this anytime you want, or you can delete it and start over. All right, so let's keep going here. I'm gonna copy the link. I'm gonna paste the link. Okay, here you go. See that? Wednesday afternoon, Friday, and when something gets booked, it no longer shows up as available. Here I am. I'm just filling some things out, but we're going to edit this. I want you to add some pre-qualifying questions, okay? You can do this from the get-go. I just want to show you, hey, if you've already done it, you can go back and edit it. And the section that you want to get to is booking form. You see that? I've got the first name, last name, email address. You're going to add an item, scroll down, custom the item, and here's where you're going to be asking your pre-qualifying question. These questions are whatever you want or need to know in order to determine whether it's worth for you to have this call. You're going to review the answers to these questions. You can always cancel and let them know after reviewing the responses to our intake questions or our preliminary questions. It looks like we may not be a good fit for each other. However, you may want to give them some value, like let them know who they want to look for, or maybe you have a reference or a referral link for them. But this is really important. This is how you end up getting on a call with the right prospects that will convert to clients. For purposes of this training, I'm just adding a few questions that they're going to need to fill out, and I'm making it required. Every single one of these, I want to make sure that they respond. So I'm going to click that box that says required so that they cannot complete the booking without responding to the questions that I'm asking. And this is really important. You just want to be very specific because you'll only have 15, 20, 30 minutes. I think that's all I want to show you so you can see, okay, I don't want this to be like 17 questions, just enough to give you a sense as to whether this is somebody that you would like to get on a call with. Because remember, these free discovery calls are for you to find out if they're a good fit for you, if you are a good fit for them. It's a two-way conversation. It is not just you grabbing anybody that wants to contact you. I get these types of bookings every single week where I have to decline because what people are sometimes trying to sell me things, people are sometimes trying to book and ask for a job and all kinds of things. And it's like, no, a discovery call is for a prospect to book time with you to discuss what their needs are and how you could possibly help them. Don't be shy about canceling these calls as you get them. Here it is. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to go ahead and insert it into the new URL and look at that. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like. See that? They're all showing up. So let's go ahead and click on one of the available times. And the reason it doesn't show available is because on my calendar, there's no more time available in December. Okay, let's click on the 1:30. You can see, scroll down, and all those questions are showing up. And if I try to book it, it won't let me because I need to fill each one of these out. For purposes of this training, filling every single one of those out, and the red box turns to blue while you're typing in, then it turns to gray, and you hit next, and you will see what happens because it's important for you to know how this behaves. Booking confirmed. Look at that. The email was sent. Here's the information. And by the way, they will get an email notification as well as you will get an email notification. Here you are. This is the email notification that I got that somebody booked a consultation with me. Okay, let's go ahead and click that and you can see what it looks like inside. It's all done. Look how professional it looks. It looks amazing. When it comes time for the call, they will simply click on that link and you'll be able to have your video chat call. And all that information that we typed in the beginning, it's all showing up here. And for you, you get to review the answers to the questions that you want them to fill out. Isn't that great? And let's see, let's go to the calendar and we're going for that November 5th. Let's go see what that looks like because I know you're wondering, will it show up? Here it is. It shows up on your calendar. What I will do often is I will block myself out just a few more minutes just so that it doesn't show up at all anywhere else. And no, I won't double book myself. All right. Isn't that great? I want you to get excited as to how simple this is. And then on my other email account, I'm the client now. I'm looking to see, I see everything that I populated so that they're reminded. This goes on their calendar. And I also know that they can either book another appointment or cancel an appointment. Everything is there for them. I want you to get excited, go take action, but I'm going to take you over to my paid email account so that you can see a couple more things. I'm going to click on my free discovery call here. I'm going to copy the link so you can see what it looks like, even though I already showed it to you, and there it is. Now, I don't have anything available until October 24th, but I can go ahead and edit this discovery call, and you see I can book more than one. But here it is. Under the calendars, I wanted to show you. Let me pause here for a second. Under the calendars section in my paid email calendar, I am able to link more than one calendar. The other thing that I like to do is I like to give the label a color, because at a glance, I know, oh, I've got 3 yellow dots. I've got 3 calls that day. So I want to make sure that I give myself a buffer in my own schedule before and after. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at that. My color label, I go ahead and name it, and there it is. I love it. I'm a visual person, so I want to make sure that I can, at a glance, know what's going on. Who do I have? What do I need to do? And you can see I'm very consistent with my 45 days, the 12 hours, the 10-minute buffer. And in this one, I only do two a day because we're entering a very busy season. You see where it says co-host at the bottom? The co-host is info. Fortified Accounting is the info at Fortified, and then I'm a co-host for my regular email account because I want to make sure that if there's a discovery call that gets booked, my team monitors the info at fortifiedaccounting.com email account. And so I want to make sure that I'm a co-host and that it shows up in my other calendar. And this will guarantee that that happens. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, everything looks good. Just reviewing one more time. I'm really happy. I'm not going to be making any more changes. Oh, the repeat every 2 weeks. I made a mistake there. And so I want to go ahead and, customize that a little bit. It's as simple as just clicking on the booking call and editing it. And I'm just going to go through every single section, make sure that it is the way that I want it. Let me actually go back a little bit here. You see where under payments and cancellation policy, that is a paid feature that you don't get with the free. And when I say paid, I mean like info at fortifiedaccounting.com. It's your name at your domain name.com that you linked, and now you pay for the workspace for Google Workspace. And here you can actually link to your Stripe account. You can have different payments for different calls. It is pretty cool that you can do that now within Gmail. We can do that in Calendly and Acuity, but why pay for those other accounts when you can do it for your own within your own domain? I'm just saying, it's really flexible. It's pretty great. It works really well, and it's already integrated if you use email. This training is just for you Google or email users. You can see that this did not show up for my free, but in the paid, I have a little bit more flexibility and more features where I can send the reminders. That's with the paid version. And I just like to have a reminder the day before, an hour before, and 10 minutes before. That may seem like overkill, but once I incorporated this process, I was able to get people to show up a lot more often. People forget, and especially because it's a free consultation. So let's go ahead, and you can see that you can customize it even further. All right, and there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and copy the link, show you what that looks like. And again, I already have my logo, the name of my business, the name of my account, and everything showing up in the slots that I selected. Isn't that great? You could just go and take action right now. Here it is, just a few of the intake questions. It's up to you. What do you want to ask? Just don't ask a ton of questions that'll take them 15 minutes to fill out. You want them to go quickly. Everything looks good here. And I just hope that you can see how much flexibility you have with both the free and the paid. And I'm a big fan. The booking is confirmed. It has all the information that they'll see. I'm refreshing the calendar so you can see that it shows up for you. You're looking for the discovery call. It will show up in your calendar, and your client will get an email notification so that they can save that in their calendar as well. As you can see, on November 7th, you can see at 10 a.m., there's a free discovery call for Fortified Accounting. That's why I love the color coding. And here, look at that. The appointment is booked. The link is there. If they scroll down, they will see the answers to their questions. It's all there. And you can see that not only Fortified Accounting is there, but Veronica Sagastini. 2 people are going to get that notification. I think this looks great. It makes you look very professional. It shows up on your calendar. Here's the other one that was just booked, and there is all the information. I just want to show you one more thing, that when you go to get your to share your options, you can grab the link to share with your email signature or in a DM, or you could even grab the code and embed it in your website. I really hope you have enjoyed this video training. I have loved making it for you. Okay, there's just so much more that you can do with it, and just want you to play around with it and know that beyond the copying of the link, you could also create a bit.ly short link if you want to rename it something like free discovery call. I want you to have a great time and get busy taking action. And that's it. Your free Google scheduling system is live and ready to make scheduling a whole lot easier. And if you found this video helpful, you're gonna love this next video where I show you how to create your own custom clickable email signature, the perfect place for you to add your new booking link so that clients can schedule a call with you instantly. No more wasting time going back and forth. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss it. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, I'm Veronica. Bye for now.